Why me, Lord? What have I ever done to deserve even one of the blessings I've known? Why me, Lord? What did I ever do that was worth love from you and the kindness you've shown? Lord, help me, Jesus, I've wasted it, so help me, Jesus, I know what I am. Now that I know that I've needed you, so help me, Jesus, my soul's in your hands. Try me, Lord, if you think there's a way that I can repay what I've taken from you. Maybe, Lord, I could show someone else what I've been through myself on my way back to you. Lord, help me, Jesus, I've wasted it, so help me, Jesus, I know what I am. Now that I know that I've needed you, so help me, Jesus, my soul's in your hands. Jesus, my soul's in your hands.
On the wings of a snow-white dove, he sends his pure, sweet love, a sign from above. On the wings of a dove, when troubles surround us, when evils come, the body grows weak, the spirit grows numb. When these things beset us, he doesn't forget us. He sends down his love on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a snow-white dove. He sends his pure, sweet love, a sign from above, sign from above. On the wings of a dove, wings of a dove. When Noah had drifted on the flood many days, he searched for land in various ways. Troubles he had some, but wasn't forgotten. God sent down his love on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a snow-white dove. He sends his pure, sweet love, a sign from above, sign from above. On the wings of a dove, on the wings of a dove. Jesus went down to the waters that day. He was baptized in the usual way. When it was done, God blessed his son. He sent down his love, sent down his love on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a snow-white dove. sweet love, a sign from above, on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a snow white dove. He sends his pure sweet love, a sign from above, on the wings of a dove, a sign from above, on the wings of a dove,
There's a long black train coming down the line, feeding off the souls that are lost and blind. Rails of sin, only evil remains. Watch out, brother, for that long black train. Look to the heavens, you can look to the sky. You can find redemption staring back into your eyes. There is protection and there's peace the same. Burn in your ticket for that long black train. And you know there's victory in the Lord, I say. A victory in the Lord. I cling to the Father and His holy name, and don't go riding on that long black train. Sounds so good, but I must stay away. That train is a beauty, making everybody stare. But its only destination is the middle of nowhere. And you know there's victory in the Lord, I say. Victory in the Lord. Cling to the Father and His holy name, and don't go riding on that long black train.
Cling to the Father and His holy name, and don't go riding on that long black train.
I know your life on earth was trouble, and only you could know the pain. You weren't afraid to face the devil. You were no stranger to the rain. Go rest high on that mountain. Son, on earth is done. Go to heaven and shout love for the Father and the Son. Oh, how he cried the day he left us. We gathered round your grave to grieve. Wish I could see angels' faces when they hear your sweet voice sing. Go rest high on that mountain. Son, your work on earth is done. Go to heaven a shouting love for the Father and the Son. Love for the Father and Son. Go to heaven and shout love for the Father and Son.
Precious memories, unseen angels sent from somewhere to my soul. Oh, and how they lay
rather have Jesus than silver or gold. I'd rather be His than have riches untold. I'd rather have Jesus than houses or land. Yes, I'd rather be led by His nail-pierced hands than to be the king of a vast domain and be held in sin's dread sway. I'd rather have Jesus than anything this world affords today. I'd rather have Jesus than worldly applause. I'd rather be faithful to His dear cause. I'd rather have Jesus than worldwide fame. Yes, I'd rather be true to His holy name than to be the king of a vast domain and be held in sin's dread sway. I'd rather have Jesus than anything this world affords today.
Some glad morning when this life is o'er, I'll fly away to our home on God's celestial shore. I'll fly away, I'll fly away, oh glory. I'll fly away in the morning when I die. Hallelujah, by and by. I'll fly away, When the shadows of this life have grown, I'll
waltzing with my darling to the Tennessee waltz when an old friend I happened to see, I introduced him to my loved one, and while they were dancing, my friend stole my sweetheart from me.
On the wings of a snow-white dove, he sends his pure, sweet love, a sign from above. On the wings of a dove, when troubles surround us, when evils come, the body grows weak, the spirit grows numb. When these things beset us, he doesn't forget us. He sends down his love on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a snow-white dove. He sends his pure, sweet love, a sign from above, on the wings of a dove. When Noah had drifted on the flood many days, he searched for land in various ways. Troubles he had some, but wasn't forgotten. He sent him his love on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a snow-white dove. He sends his pure, sweet love, a sign from above, on the wings of a dove. When Jesus went down to the river that day, he was baptized in the usual way. And when it was done, God blessed his son. He sent him his love on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a snow-white dove. He sends his pure, sweet love, a sign from above, on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a dove.
I've been a rambler most of my life. I never took a home, I never took a wife. Ran away young and decided to roam. I want to see my mama and my daddy back home. Home where the river runs cold, the water tastes good, the winters ain't cold. Home where the trees grow tall, the home folks always say you all. Now you and me, Bob. I remember stories Daddy used to tell. My eyes would get big, his chest would really swell. I could sit for hours and listen with glee as he tell of how he lived when he's a boy like me. Home where the river runs cold, the water tastes good, the winters ain't cold. Home where the trees grow tall, the home folks always say y'all. Mama, dear mama, do you still love your boy? After all my roaming, can I still bring you joy? Mom sent a letter, got it not long ago. She said, come home, I'm a-missing you so. Home where the river runs cold, the water tastes good, the winters ain't cold. Home where the trees grow tall, the home folks always say
Mold me and make me after thy will, while I am waiting, yielded and still. Have thine own way, Lord, have thine own way. Search me and try me, Master, today. Whiter than snow, Lord, wash me just now, as in thy presence humbly I bow. Have thine own way, Lord, have thine own way. Hold o'er my being absolute sway, filled with thy Spirit, till all can see Christ only, always living in me.
Stand at your window some night, again let me see the one who is holding the best part of me. Stand at your window some night, look at my side of town. Remember, if you change your mind, you know where I'll be found. Tonight I look up at your mansion, I can see your window where the light shines through. I wonder if you still remember the one that you left for someone new. Stand at your window some night, again let me see the one who is holding the best part of me. Stand at your window some night, look at my side of town. Remember, if you change your mind, you know where I'll be found. Tonight, as I wait here in the darkness, I can see your window where the light shines through. And I'm longing for a look at my old sweetheart, just a glimpse of the one who was untrue. Stand at your window some night, again let me see the one who is holding the best part of me. Stand at your window some night, look at my side of town. Remember, if you change your mind, you know where I'll be found. On a mountain stands a mansion so fine, and it looks down on this cabin of mine. I had a love, I loved her true. Long came a rich man and loved her too. Now on a mountain in a mansion stands my love. Well, he promised he'd buy her diamond ring. Yes, he promised fancy dresses and things. buy the love that a poor heart needs on a mountain in a mansion so fine. Back about 1800 some, a Louisiana couple had a red-headed son. No name suited him, Jim, Jack, or Joe. They just called him Billy Bio. Billy, Billy Bio, watch where you go. You're walking on quicksand, walk slow. Billy, Billy Bio, watch what you say. A pretty girl will get you one of these days. One day in 1878, a pretty girl walked through Bill's front gate. He didn't know whether to stand there or run. He wound up married cause he didn't either one. Billy, Billy Bio, watch where you go. You're walking on quicksand, walk slow. Billy, Billy Bio, watch what you say. A pretty girl will get you one of these days. A pretty girl will get you one of these days. I filled up my pockets with money, big trophies I've hung on my wall. My mansion stands high on a hilltop, and my friends are impressed by it all. But to me all these treasures are worthless, and I've not been successful enough. For while I was winning the whole wide world, I was losing your love. I forgot to kiss you and hold to your charms. Success seems like nothing to these empty arms. All this time I've been gaining a treasure that I can't even speak proudly of. For while I was winning the whole wide world, I was losing your love. Slowly losing your love.
I'm hurting inside. But you'll never know I'm still in love with you, though you no longer love me. And I would never, ever want your pity, you see. This hurting inside is so hard to bear, especially at night when you are not there. I might be better off if I broke down and cried, but I've got my pride, so I'm hurting inside. Hurting inside is so hard to bear, especially at night when you are not there. I might be better off if I broke down and cried, but I've got my pride, so I'm hurting inside.
Just the other night, at a hometown football game, my wife and I ran into my old high school flame. And as I introduced them, the past came back to me, and I couldn't help but think of the way things used to be. And she was the one that I'd wanted for all time, and each night I'd spend praying that God would make her mine. And if he'd only grant me this wish I wished back then, I'd never ask for anything again. Sometimes I thank God for unanswered prayers. Remember when you're talking to the man upstairs, and just because he doesn't answer, it doesn't mean he don't care. 'Cause some of God's greatest gifts are unanswered prayers.
She was driving last Friday on her way to Cincinnati on a snow-white Christmas Eve, going home to see her mama and her daddy with the baby in the backseat. 50 miles to go when she was running low on faith and gasoline. It'd been a long, hard year. She had a lot on her mind and she didn't pay attention. She was going way too fast. And before she knew it, she was spinning on a thin black sheet of glass. She saw both their lives flash before her eyes. She didn't even have time to cry. She was so scared. She threw her hands up in the air. And Jesus, take the wheel, take it from my hands, 'cause I can't do this on my own. I'm letting go, so give me one more chance and save me from this road I'm on. Jesus, take the wheel. It was still getting colder when she made it to the shoulder and the car came to a stop. She cried when she saw that baby in the backseat sleeping like a rock. And for the first time in a long time, she bowed her head to pray. She said, I'm sorry for the way I've been living my life. I know I've got to change. So from now on tonight, and Jesus, take the wheel, take it from my hands, 'cause I can't do this on my own. I'm letting go, so give me one more chance and save me from this road I'm on. From this road I'm on.
Beverly lived in that White House. Down the street where I grew up, Mama used to send me over with things. We struck a friendship up, spent a few long summers out on this old porch swing. Said he was in the war, went in the Navy, lost his wife, lost his baby. Broke down and asked him one time, how you keep from going crazy? Said, I'll see my son and wife in just a little while. I asked him what he meant. Looked at me and smiled. Said, I raised my hand, bow my head, finding more and more truth in the words written in red. They tell me that there's more to life than just what I could see. Years later, I was off at college, talking to Mom on the phone one night, all caught up on the gossip, the ins and outs of the small town life. She said, oh, by the way, son, old man Wrigley has died. Later on that night, laid there thinking back, thought about a couple long lost summers. I didn't know whether to cry or laugh. If there was ever anybody deserved to take it to the other side, it'd be that sweet old man who looked me in the eye, said, I raised my words written in red. They tell me that there's more to life than just what I can see. I can't read the book, the chapter or the verse. You can't tell me it all ends in a slow ride in a hearse. You know I'm more and more convinced the longer that I live. Yeah, this can't be, no, this can't be, no, this can't be all there is. Lord, I raise my head, bow my head. Oh, I'm finding more and more truth, the words written in red. They tell me that there's more to life than just what I can see. I believe, I believe.
Farmer and a teacher, a hooker and a preacher, riding on a midnight bus bound for Mexico. One was headed for vacation, one for higher education, and two of them were searching for a lost soul. And that driver never ever saw a stop sign. and 18-wheelers can't stop on a dime. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, heaven only knows. I guess it's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. And that farmer left a harvest, a home and 80 acres, the faith and love of growing things in his young son's heart. And that teacher left her wisdom in the minds of lots of children, and did her best to give them all a better start. And that preacher said, can't you see the promised land? As he laid that bloodstained Bible in that hooker's hand. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, heaven only knows. I guess it's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. And that's the story that our preacher told last Sunday, as he held that bloodstained Bible up for all of us to see. He said, bless the farmer and the teacher and the preacher who gave this Bible to my mama, who read it to me. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway. Why there's not 4 of them, now I guess we know. It's not what you take when you leave this world behind you. It's what you leave behind you when you go. There are 3 wooden crosses on the right side of the highway.
And I set out on a narrow way many years ago, hoping I would find true love along the broken road. But I got lost a time or two. I wiped my brow but kept pushing through. Couldn't see how every sign pointed straight to you. Every long lost stream led me to where you are, and others who broke my heart, they were like northern stars, pointing me on my way into your loving arms. This much I know is true, and that God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. Oh, yes, He did. Well, I think about the years I spent just passing through. Well, I'd like to have the time of the lost and give it back to you. But you just smile and take my hand. Oh, you've been there, you understand. It's all part of a grander plan that is coming true. And every long lost stream led me to where you are, and others who broke my heart, and they were like northern stars, pointing me on my way, oh, into your loving arms. This much I know is true, and that God bless the broken road that led me straight to you. just rolling home into my lover's arms. This much I know is true, that God bless the broken road that led me straight to you, and that God bless the broken
I am broken, I am fixed, add forgiven to the list. When I lay down at your feet, when I come into your midst, I've been chased till I betray all you conquered in the grave. You forgive and you erase even my case. And it's coming over me. Never knew a love like this exists. As it cuts through me, step into your midst. I have lost and found my way. You've seen me through darker days. I know love like this exists when I step into your and it's coming over me. I never knew a love like this exists. As it floods through me, I step into your midst. I am saved, I'm home again. Made it through the storm and rain. You healed my wounds and all my pain. And I rise again, and it's coming over me. I never knew a love like this exists. As it floods through me, I step into your midst. And all the ups and all the downs, you've been the one who's been around. Take me to the holy ground, in your midst where you're around. And all the ups and all the downs, you've been the one who's been around.
one day shy of 8 years old when Grandma passed away. I was a broken-hearted little boy blowing out that birthday cake. How I cried when the sky let go with the cold and lonesome rain. Mama smiled, said, "Don't be sad, child, 'cause Grandma's watching you today. 'Cause there's holes in the floor of heaven, and her tears are pouring down. That's how you know she's watching, wishing she could be here now. And sometimes if you're lonely, just remember she can see. There's holes in the floor of heaven, and she's watching over you and me. Well, seasons come and seasons go, nothing stays the same. I grew up, fell in love, met a girl who took my name. Year by year, we made a life in the sleepy little town. I thought we'd grow old together. Lord, I sure do miss her now. But there's holes in the floor of heaven, and her tears are pouring down. That's how I know she's watching, wishing she could be here now. And sometimes when I'm lonely, I remember she can see. There's holes in the floor of heaven, and she's watching over you and me. Well, my little girl is 23. I walk her down the aisle. It's a shame her mom can't be here now to see her lovely smile. They throw the rice, I catch her eye as the rain starts coming down. She takes my hand, says, "Daddy, don't be sad, 'cause I know Mama's watching now." And there's holes in the floor of heaven, and her tears are pouring down. That's how you know she's watching, wishing she could be here now. And sometimes when I'm lonely, I remember she can see. Yes, there's holes in the floor of heaven, and she's watching over you and me. She's watching over you and me. She's watching over you and me. Watching over you and me. Watching over you and me.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.